Coming at the heels of the Soviet-Afghan War, it is believed that the Taliban emerged in 1990 from northern Pakistan's religious schools that preached stricter Islam. Their promise: restore peace and security in Pakistan and Afghanistan torn by Muslim guerrilla infighting. This they would do through the enforcement of stricter interpretation of Islamic law. The ripples of Taliban influence are quick and relentless, from southwestern Afghanistan to when it took control of 90% of the country in 1998. Wary sentiments led to the positive reception of the Taliban in Afghanistan, reinforced by the group's reputation of eradicating corruption and lawlessness, making the country conducive for trade. However, the promise has a downside, as the Taliban were inclement in their public executions of criminals and even prohibitive of Afghans' way of life, banning entertainment and choosing who goes to school. Human rights and cultural violations were attributed to the Taliban too. Taliban is most prominent for the murder of schoolgirl Malala Yousafzai in Pakistan and coddling prime 9/11 World Trade Center al-Qaeda suspects led by the late Osama bin Laden. In retribution, a US-led military offensive swept across Afghanistan and displaced the regime. Taliban, however, later regained strength and sowed violence in the lands they reclaimed. In February last year, the US-Taliban peace deal promised that the US would leave Afghanistan by 11th of September, exactly 2 decades since 9/11. The US feared the country would suffer from an aggravated Taliban-led civil war, taking advantage of the withdrawing superpower. Many major Afghan cities have fallen in 2 weeks as US-trained Afghan soldiers abandoned their positions without firing a single shot. Most recently, Kabul was taken over the group after President Ashraf Ghani left the Afghan capital, an open city. Speaking from the presidential palace, the Taliban lead negotiator said the takeover of Kabul is an opportunity for the Taliban how they can serve the nation. He assured that under the Taliban, Afghans are assured of peace and a better future. But contrary to it, fear lingered in Afghanistan, apparent when Afghans stormed Kabul airport to escape the country desperately.